If you're in your astral form, you've got to get that for into CT. Wheaties is going to get 2. Oh, Sobin's sworn fall. It's a 2v2. That's huge from the Killjoy. And he knows there's one in main. No positioning on the Astra. Now he gets it. He gets Sujoy. Wheaties good for 3. 1 man left inside. It's Map Moose versus Wheaties. That's the timing. And Wheaties.
Welcome everyone to Precise Moments presented by AimLabs. Hope you're doing well. Roll on in. Get yourself tucked in and comfortable because we've got 3 banger clips coming your way from the Vanguard Championship Series week number 70. In this episode, it's going to display 2 things in each of these clips: precise gameplay, precision with these phenomenal shots, and why, of course, the big brain intergalactic game sense. Of course, you've got to have that. Checking the boxes too. Let's jump straight into it. Wheaties coming in at number 3.
If you're in your astral form, you've got to get that for into CT. Wheaties is going to get 2. Oh, Sobin's sworn fall. It's a 2v2. That's huge from the Killjoy. And he knows there's one in main. No positioning on the Astra. Now he gets it. He gets Sujoy. Wheaties good for 3. 1 man left inside. It's Map Moose versus Wheaties. That's the timing. And Wheaties.
Exceptional play there coming in from Wheaties. Let's run it back here and let's give it the breakdown of what exactly made that gameplay so phenomenal. Let's have another peek. So as you'll see, there's going to be Soba, there's going to be Sword just hanging out in gardens. Great flank with the run and gun meta, puts it into play, get right in their face and just spray best you can. Great angle peek, switched out to the Phantom, treats it like a gun game. Gets this done with the util as well. This is so important. That util use peeks off of the alarm bot and gets the defuse for LE. Obey Alliance were to take this game to go through to the final, so this is not going to be enough to win them the matchup, but regardless, it is a really good thing to see. Use of util before you do that dry peek. You don't always have to do the dry peek. The dry peek on Hell was something that was committed to already, but you don't have to do it over and over again. Put down the alarm bot, baits out the last player's position, and wham bam, you get it done right there on the Vanguard Championship Series in the semi-finals. That's enough of number 3 though. Let's have a look and see what's happening at number 2 for this slot, coming in from 7.
I think that's probably for the best as well. That did give some idea of where the players were. Sora's going to get his 3rd as well. That's going to be 7 taking down Katsera. Oh, 7's good for 4. What was that? Takes down Sora and Iku. And the Mafia go absolutely wild. Drive the grilled onions into the floor. That makes it 1 round in favor of...
And as you'll hear Jack raving on about that, it is a banger, an absolute banger coming in from 7. Let's run it back one more time and let's give it the commentary and break it down. What was done correctly by this legend? There's so much to talk about. Let's get straight into it. So as you'll see, great use of the Blaze. I want to talk about that. If you're going to use Blaze, use a curveball with it as well. Blinds 2 players. It would take out the player garage, buys time with the curveball, with that absolutely blinding Blaze, and chucks the hot hands down for good measure as well. So lots of good stuff to talk about, to focus on. As a duelist, you've got to be using your flashes. You've got to be using all of your abilities and combine them into that perfect kind of potluck, into that perfect stew of goodness, which is the clutch. The 4K coming in from 7, well deserved, and it came from great aim. It came from patient plays as well. So when you're in that kind of 1 versus X or 2 versus X in this scenario for the Mafia, who did go on to win this week's worth of the Valorant Sunday Showdown for week 70, it's going to be click those heads, use your util, and believe in the plays that you're going to make. Coming in at number 1 slot for this week is actually going to be including 7 again and the Mafia doing proportionate things that are high above their opponents in this week, and it's going to show in this final clip. Let's have a look here. This one also, I wanted to highlight, this is something different. This isn't a 4K, isn't an ace, it isn't a crazy 1-tap. This comes down to great team play. Let's have a watch, and I'll go back through why exactly the Mafia won week 70 of the Vanguard Championship Series.
Very forward position here in it.
Straight through markets. Take an orange, take an apple, take a bite on the go. Jet picking up 2. Dynamic, he's going all the way through here. Straight into sight. He's going to be raised. Dynamic picks up 3. There's 1 player left already. I think enough said from what you saw. Like, wow, Cuppa, we get it. There's a lot of frags to be seen here. But this isn't just about frags. This is about positioning. This is about the util use of predominantly duelists across the 3 plays that we've seen here today. Obviously, KG not being a duelist, but within the top 2, it comes from the same kind of characteristics, same kind of confidence plays. Let's run it back one more time, and we'll give it the full breakdown. Let's have a look. So as you all see, for this top position, it's a pistol round. So you can take this, put it in your playbook if you like. Dynamic, super aggressive, coming through door 7, just shortly behind Dynamic, just going on a tear, takes out 2 players. 7 might get fragged, but it doesn't matter because Inox is there to clean up, and it's the team play, it's the trades, it's the great aim. It's flawless here for what it's worth. You might have lost 2 players, but the kind of gameplay that you're going to be seeing from the agent use from the Mafia is something else. It really, really is. It's a combination of aggression. It's a combination of clicking those heads so precisely, and in combination of that, in conjunction, getting your trades. Great trades there. 7's like, I'm pushing, I'm satcheling in, but Dynamic's right behind to get the trade out. Inox in kind as well, and that's how you bag pistol round on Ascent and in the grand finals of the Vanguard Championship Series from week number 70. With that in mind, though, that is going to be it for episode 5 of the Precise Moments presented by AimLabs. For more clips, plays, and frags, head over to twitch.tv/Vanguard Championship, and follow us, of course, at Vanguard Champs on Twitter, at CUPPAFRAG on all socials for me as well, mostly using my Twitter for the esports. And with that being said, if you've got any of those plays, send them our way. We want to see those plays. These are just plays that we've harvested from the combine that is the Vanguard Championship Series from the game arena. We want to see the clips that you're suggesting as well. Please get them in, because it will make my job a lot easier as well. Okay? With that in mind, to work on your own Precise Moments, head on down to AimLab, of course. It's a free B you can pick up from Steam, and I know since I've picked it up, my aim has changed it completely. It really, really has. Have I got more work to do? Why, of course I have. That's why I'll be hitting the flicks, I'll be hitting the track in, and I'll be hitting those headshots and much, much more over on AimLabs. So please make sure you check it out. Even got the custom scenarios as well, if that's your jam and you fancy getting in there, taking a few tasks, and making your own custom kind of training as well. Hey, you might be Scream in no time. The dug about my one taps. Yes, indeed, they do. With that being said, thank you again for watching episode number 5 of Precise Moments. I'm CUPPAFRAG, and I'll be catching you on the flip side. Peace.